Everything can be heard. Hello, how's it going, everybody? Hola, Sandri, ¿cómo estás? Hello, Moon
Hola, hola.
Blaster. What up, what up? Ah, Sandrick, te lo perdiste, loco. El mini. El mini meetup de youtuber panameño. Por la celebración. Guys, I'm going to show you. Hello, Moon Blaster. And this time, Kieran's awake. Moon Blaster says hi.
Hello, Moon Blaster.
So, I'm gonna keep it so real with y'all. I'll duel anyone that wants to. I'm just hype with the fact that I was able to get into this rank right here, diamond. That way, when the ranking resets, I don't get kicked all the way back to gold like always. That always happens. Not this time. And all thanks to Draco Tail. I mean, Draco Tail and Ice Barrier. His art mage was kind of not. It was not doing so hot. That's okay. We do what we can, right? I'm just gonna start playing, and then if anyone wants me to watch replays or wants me to duel them, I'll be happy to. Let me know and I'll make a room. Huh, I wonder if I want to go first or second in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Truly a mystery. Oh boy, okay. Yes, please. Let me do literally all of this. You know what? I'm gonna do something a little cheeky. Lulu. Hello, Houdini. What up? What up? How's it going? How did your thing go, Houdini? You had like a thing earlier. Like an art thing. Mystery indeed. Hello, Simon. How's it going? I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen. Also the thing is just like frozen. I'm not really sure why that is, but that's probably fine. Not the ads. No. Fine. Because apparently the game just decided to. Oh, there you go. Okay. Check this out. Cat 2 Draco Tail. Eh? Eh? Why is it? Why is it taking so long? Okay, there we go. Ash Blossom. Want to duel with a true master brand? Yeah, for sure, Simon. Let me after this. I'm gonna make a room. Welcome back, Houdini. I'm glad you're back from the ads. We're gonna just use everything as material. I've decided, because why not? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Houdini. How did your art thing go? I couldn't stay because I was literally like about to leave for an event. Yo, we just activate everything. Welcome back, Moon Blaster. I'm glad you're free from the ads. At this point, please free Pot of Greed. I'm about to, bro. I don't think it'd be a bad idea. Like, okay, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Legitimately, okay, they just gave up. Legitimately, what's the problem with Pot of Greed? I'm just putting that out there. I don't think they're like. Would people even play Pot of Greed? I guess they might.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for your input. I think they might. Also, how you doing, Yaka? It went well. We had a lot of fun. Nice. I'm glad. Wait, what? There was no response for the what? Bro, what is going on? Can I move? Am I allowed to leave? Hello,
No.
Mr. Duel? Mr. Master Duel? I guess
No.
we're so we're gonna be restarting the game of Master Duel. Play. I mean, I know it's not the internet because otherwise my OBS would be freaking out. The Master Duel is just having a little bit of a funny moment. Lucky for you, Simon, that means that we get to play. And anybody else that wants to play as well can get it. I'm gonna go duel. Lisa, hello, how's it going? My hat! I didn't even. That was the quickest you've ever taken it in terms of me just not noticing. I like turned around for a second and bam. I will in fact check on the wife, Lisa. Let me make this room and I'll do it. Great room. How you doing? Uh, room. I feel like I should have probably put more in there. But it's probably fine. I'll put it on both YouTube and Twitch. Twitch, I will pin it. Doing the dishes, nice. I hope you get them done quickly. I know that dishes can be a bit of a pain. You got this. Please make a branded fusion that can fuse from even if the fusion card is still in the. A branded fusion that can fuse from deck? That's just branded fusion, right? Or what do you mean by even if the fusion card is still in the deck? Like, is it like a Vertanaconda situation where the fusion spell is in deck? Also, I will check on my wife. One moment. I have returned. Yes, Moonblaster. It is in fact a dual room. If you want to get in, you can, for sure. Branded fusion is from hand or deck. Yeah. You don't need it in hand. I mean, look, I feel like if they make branded any better, it's just gonna be like the craziest deck in the world. Are you sure you want that? Are you sure you want a future where branded is the new Snake Eye? Because I feel like branded has always been in a good spot. Not too crazy, but just good enough to be like really good, you know? Vertanaconda, my favorite bannable monster in the. Why do we still have Vertanaconda? Like, does anyone see that there's an issue with this? Like, you guys see why there's an issue with that, right? I can like feel like your wife gonna be questioning the chat for the amount of redeems on checking up on her. Nah, last time we checked up on her a lot. All she ended up doing was just coming into the stream and talking to people. Like she just started talking to people. I want a future where we all hate fusion summoning, where Master Duel is updated, where you can only fusion summon once per duel. What did fusion summoning do to you? Also, this might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's the servers or what, but it's kind of fucked up. Look at this. We're just gonna be stuck here spinning forever. I'm sorry, Chad. It might be cooked. We might have to switch to like solo mode. Bro, there's no way. Around the world, around. Literally, like what? It's good. I've never seen Master Duel do this. Okay, well, third time is the charm. The game didn't close after I tried to close it. So that's the level where you're at. Task manager, come to my aid, please. Shoot Yu-Gi-Oh in the face. I'm sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh. Wow. Duel Links has branded where you can't play a duel if you don't have 3 hand traps in your starting hand. You know what? That is true, Yakko. Like, I think the fact that Duel Links just has full power branded is so funny. Like, they don't have the new ice barrier cards and they have full power branded. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I got it and I'm just stuck now with my hand trap, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I don't know if it's like my connection, if it's like you like this, if it's Master Duel. I gotta put the dog down. Like, just Cox shotgun. We'll be in a better place now. Retry. Huh. That is so interesting. I've never had Master Duel do this. Now, here's what I'm gonna try, right? For the sake of fairness to Master Duel, I'm going to try to close Steam completely, right? Crayon. I had Fu in my hand. Ah, dang. Hey, you know what? You'll start with Fu next time too. Also, thank you, Lisa, for both redeeming crayon model and stealing my hat again. I hope the crayon hat suits you. Tastes like the army crayons. You had a taste of them army crayons. Also, it's really funny because Kieran dipped because she forgot she had a stream. And to be clear, I forgot she had a stream too. Okay, now that I've fully hold on, I have not fully closed Steam yet. Exit Steam. Now we open Steam. You of the Go. Hello, Snowman. Yes, we're trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Master Duel is very mad at us right now, but we're trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Hua, Horn, Quem, Albaz. That is a good ass hand. I'm so sorry that Yu-Gi-Oh is being like this. But that, maybe it's for the best. Maybe was it meant to have fun today? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Mr. Yu-Gi-Oh? Mr. Konami? Thank you for the lurk, Lisa. Appreciate you. Alright, come on. Load, you know you want to. Come on, baby. We might have to switch to like Duel Links. Because Master Duel is just not being my friend right now. Like this reboot. What if I reboot? I mean, I've rebooted it a lot, but like maybe rebooting properly from within the game will help. Or not. Hmm. Well, hold up. We're back in the game. I mean, it's taking a while to load, but why is that? Like, it's got the music going, right? This is fine. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't mind playing, but I want to try a regular game first because I want to see how it loads. And if it loads well enough, then you know, if it loads well enough, then we'll play, Simon. But I'm not fully convinced. Let's see if I mean, okay. This is working better than it was before at least. Let's try to complete a combo. Rahu Draco Tail. Eh? Eh? How do you feel about that? Then we go Arthalion, right? You can get back the Ghost Bell. Do we even want to get back the Ghost Bell? We could get back Phymena after sending it. Malulu. And you. Dude, Arthalion is such a good card. Okay, I mean, it's a little laggy, but I can see it, the gears turning, which... I already have a Draco Tail Horn anyways, so... Yeah, that's so strange. Like I said, we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see how it pans out. So far, it's looking a lot better. Hopefully, we don't have to just switch. We're gonna get back the Ghost Bell for sure. We're gonna select... Oh god, please. My internet is fine. It's literally fine. Stop lying to me, please. I'm literally begging you here. I'm on my knees. I should have just gotten the Phymena, it seems. Ketu Draco Tail is what I'm gonna go with. Snowman, you laugh at my suffering. Draco Tail Flame. We're gonna go Ketu Draco Tail. We're going to select the cards to add. I'm gonna add Lucaeus. Correct? How dare you? Lucaeus summon. Yeah. Sounds pretty reasonable thus far. If they had something, they probably would have used it by now. And I'll add Phymena because I failed to add back Phymena like a Dumbo. Okay. All good here. Yeah. Sounds good to me. GG. We'll never know. Maybe they got like a Dark Ruler no more into Lightning Storm. You know. I never count my opponent out, but I've got a pretty good hand. Even if Ghost Bell is kind of a weaker hand trap. 1-for-1. Oh boy. When people are playing 1-for-1, that's how you know we're in for some shit. Oh god. What do I do? Legitimately, I think I should just like do this, right? Like negating the 1-for-1 feels like a really good thing to do. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. Yes, I would like to negate. Oh my god. No, it's doing the thing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play this. I might have to switch to Duel Links. The Master Duel just decided that despite the what? Brother. That is insane. Okay. I guess I just have to play with Ghost Bell and Phymena as my only interaction piece, right? Add a Drytron monster. Oh, I guess I could do that as well. This says you contribute one other Drytron monster. Okay, that's fine. This activates. So this Called by the Grave is gonna go pretty hard. I feel like. But as far as these read, they read pretty much like, oh, like they will trigger for cost, and then what? You can first, then you can add from your. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. You can do whatever your heart desires. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful card. I used it in Earth Arctics a while back. Add a Drytron spell trap. I mean, I can't stop that, so go ahead. You do you. Drytron Nova. Que eso pague. Hace rato no te veo, loco. Okay. Okay, well, I'll let Nova resolve, I suppose. So, here's what I'm thinking, right? They're gonna try to summon Mubeta Fafnir. I'm just gonna Arthalion them again. Ghost Spell gonna hit hard as well. Ghost Spell gonna go crazy. No me dejaste cerca de mi casa. Ofi. Nama. Yeah, no, this Ghost Bell and the Call of the Haunted are gonna be my saviors right now. Who would be the player? Ababa? Who would they be? Are they in the duel room? Is the duel room still up? If so, I'll be there. I mean, like, I assume that this is them picking a target and not my thing, like, lagging to shit. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, no, it's not happening. This happened a while back as well with Master Duel. I don't really know why it happens, but I won't be able to Master Duel like this. So I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to diagnose network problems. We're gonna try to solve this live on stream, and if I can't, I'll just switch to Duel Links, and that's fine too. I can pivot. Let's help you get connected. And my internet's working. Can you solve the fact that my Master Duel is not connecting to the internet properly? Please. You're connected. I mean, gonna run some network tests, I suppose. I mean, they already, yeah, like, it doesn't. A different website? No, I don't want to. Okay, check Ethernet cable connection. I mean, it's pretty, it's there, like, pretty jammed in there. I'm gonna be so real with you. And again, my stream hasn't dropped frames. They're just Master Duel being Master Duel. I could also just do solo mode. Like, are people still, Moon Blaster? You're still here. I can try Moon Blaster. Believe me, I can certainly try. I don't know if it's gonna go well, because it certainly doesn't seem like it wants me to play. He left the room after my duel with him. Bro's just, I'm done. I'm out of here. You would think that I'd be very upset at going second, but this deck has been made specifically for this purpose. And hopefully, my internet allows me to, play the game. I believe. You know what? That is a beautiful field. I love that. What is this field? Is it like trap tricks? I'm so curious. Also, I feel like I don't normally hear this. What? Oh yeah, no. Not at all. Opponent surrendered. Wait, why did you surrender? Was it a connection thing? I'm very curious to find out. Brick? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, now my connection. I mean, my connection's been real bad, but at the very least, that was not the cause of it. We're gonna try once more. I believe that fifth time is the charm. Then again, With how this is spinning, probably not. That is so strange. Yeah, no, it's I'm so sorry, everybody. I can't. Um, Master Duel has decided that I don't get to play with people, so we're gonna try to at least play solo mode so I can gain some gems. Uh, Solo mode, cause server hates me. Gonna update the titles. There you go. And that's even if I can play. So this is assuming that it allows me to play solo mode. Uh, Gigantic Sparkle. Let's see. Learn the ins and outs of the sprite deck. I feel like I kind of know the ins and outs of the sprite deck. I'm known to play a couple of cards in my day. If you control a level 2 monster, you can special summon level 2 sprite monster. Okay, cool. Yeah, we just summon pixies, right? And summon the other guy. Oh, it's just double pixies? Alright, what? Am I supposed to... Okay, normal. And then special. How am I supposed to get 8,000 damage on board with just 2 pixies? I feel like I'm about to learn real quick. Alright. Gigantic Sprite, baby. The one, the only. You special summon, blah, blah, level 2. I mean, it's blue, right? Like, it's always blue. It could also be jet. Special summon Sprite blue? Will do. Oh, we're just... Can Sprite just, like, OTK from here? Goddamn. Activate the effect of blue. Add Sprite jet to hand. I'm gonna be so honest with you. This is perfect for teaching people how to play the game. Like, straight up. Okay, why are we getting Gamma Burst? Okay, is this enough? Okay, sure. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. Activate Gamma Burst? Yeah, man. I feel I've severely I've severely underestimated the potential power of Mr. Sprite and his cohorts. I'm so sorry for doubting your ability. I didn't mean to offend. Reduce life to 0. Nice. Legacy pack. It is just... Once your opponent has two monsters in play, they'll start synchro summoning or exceed summoning to try to keep their monsters off the field. Once you have a number of sprite monsters on the field, increase their attacks with the effect of cards to finish off your opponent. Or you could just summon like 5 rank 2s, you know? Heaven knows they have enough extenders. Okay, that's a pretty good hand. I mean, there's like a couple different ways to do this. I really think we just go Beaver. Beaver. Because then we can just special summon these 2 guys out. Oh, right. It's not like you need to control a sprite monster. You just need to control a level 2. That's kind of nice. Starter. 4 blue. They really did like make Sprite so... I don't know what the word is. Like, streamlined. Yeah, streamlined is a good word for it. Like, they just like do the things that you need them to do, you know? Just like, here's Gigantic. Bam. Summon any level 2. I will in fact detach from Mr. Gigantic. We can do Epira for fun. Does draw a card, right? I needed another starter. Actually, that's really funny. We're gonna go blue and Epira. Sprite Elf. Special summon Sprite Carrot and Sprite Red. Then we're gonna set these two. And like this is oh right, we just get to like reactivate this. Sadly appears only once per turn, but that's fine. Because we could just or tribute it off for like these guys, right? You can tribute one other. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. This is good stuff. Master of Black and White. Goblinberg. No. Shut up. Goodbye, Apira. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good just negating the effect. I'm sorry, Goblinberg. I'm not allowing you to trigger. How dare you? You know, it's come to my attention that I don't actually have a good out to what they're doing here. Because I don't have a big monster. I'm just gonna summon Apira again. I don't... How? No, come on. Come on, be cool. Okay, fine, whatever. Just... Forbidden Lens. Be tiny. I've decided that now you will be small. We summon Apira. Get a draw. Hey. Why? There's no way they attack Apira there. I guess kind of, right? Sure. You know what? Yes. Only because I want to link off Sprite Jet so I can bring it back with Elf. Granted, I could just do this, right? You have Sprite Smashers? You better have Smashers. Ow. Right, Smashers, baby. Alright, I think we just, like, win. Right? Banish from your hand or grave. So we're just gonna, like, go ahead and banish a level 2 monster I control. This says banish a spring and Sirena Sprite card. Banish a level 1. I mean, okay, yeah. Like, it has to be that way. So I banish you. Then I get to banish Jet and Tornado Dragon. Then I activate Gigantic Sprite. Yes. We're not going to summon Apira this time, funny enough. We're going to... If another level battles, you can send this card from the hand or a field. Nice. Okay, good, good. Time to kill you! Apira again for the draw? I just never get tired of drawing cards. What can I say? Battle. So we attack with you. You. Oh, does Pixies not work on an empty board? Well, shoot. I guess we're around for another turn. Alright, man. Cyclone, sure. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, come on. Fight me. We got Photon Thrasher. And Mist Valley Soldier. I wish I had any semblance of an extra deck. Huh? Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, alright. Okay. I wouldn't like to take this much damage, but there's not much I can do about it, is there? I can like... Oh, you know what I can do? Hold up. I can do blue. And then blue's gonna trigger and add another Pixies. Which does not raise my attack above this Gargantuan. Wait. You can send this card. That monster you control it equal to the up. I thought this was like Kalut. No, no, no. I was wrong. This is so much worse than Kalut for the opponent. Holy. I'm so sorry, Pixies. I've underestimated you. I've made a grave mistake. I'm gonna go to my other model now. This one was fun. This one was fun. But we're back. We're so back. And with my hat. There we go. We're good. We're Gucci. That feels better. We did it. Burst of zapping energy. Do I get a free pack out of it? Blue Eyes still winning in master ranks even? Dude, I'm not surprised. I wish that I could play your Blue Eyes deck right now. I wish that the Master Duel servers were happy enough with me to let me do that. I can barely play solo mode out here. This is a travesty. I don't know what's going on, bro. Dude, there's no way. Are you kidding me? Alright. Time to reboot and try again. You see, chat, you don't give up, right? Giving up is not what we do here. Even if Master Duel decides that we can't play, we're still gonna play. That's just what I've decided. Guys quitting at wishes when they know Magia is coming. Yeah, they're just like, you know what? Got this, bro. You've Kaiba'd me into the sun. Like, what can I even do at that point? Hey, you know what? Fair enough. Okay, yes, please allow me to solo mode it, right? Gigantic Sparkle. If I can solo mode, I'll be happy. Yes, unlock. Learn the ins and outs of sprites. I feel like I did. I feel like we did, right? Like that's literally what we've accomplished thus far. Update all titles. Maybe did the YouTube one not update? I don't know, dog. Disruption effects. Okay, activate sprite starter. Will do. Special summon sprite blue. Can I just say they give away the sprite deck after telling you how to play it? After activating the effect of sprite starter, you can only special summon. Okay. Did not know that. Probably should have read the card, but not like you're putting any other levels in this deck unless you're playing like Nibiru. And even then, why would you play Nibiru in this deck? Like, what? Like, that's not a thing you're doing. Are we searching Smashers? Double cross. Hell yeah. Target a monster on the field or in the graveyard. Attach the target monster to a rank 2 monster you control. Or place the targeted monster your opponent controls in your zone your link 2 monster points to and take control. What? Huh? Place the targeted monster your opponent controls. So you just get to take control of a monster for free? Double. Okay, hold on. Sprite likers. Am I crazy? Am I insane? Isn't this like an insane card? Like, is Double Cross not like a custom card? I know it's a trap card. Don't get me wrong, but you see the point, right? Like, oh my god. Or someone sprite red? Yeah, for sure, man. Link summon elf? Let's go. Elf time, baby. Elf is so good. What a crazy card. Activate the effect of Sprite Elf 100%. First summon Sprite Red to a zone that Sprite Elf points to. Okay. Specifically that one so that it can't be targeted? I guess it makes sense. Proceed to the end phase? Sure. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright. What you got? Hit me with like a Panther Warrior or something. Okay, well, close enough. Activate the effect of Sprite Elf. Sure. Can also special summon a rank 2 monster. So we summon Gigantic just for the sake of tributing it off? Why are we summoning Gigantic?
You never saw this coming. I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional
I
cards
summoned
from my deck.
Pot of Greed. Okay, now we double cross. Using oh my yes. I'll just take your guy and now it's my guy. Sprite red. Oh, okay, so now I get to tribute Gigantic Sprite. Yeah, yeah. If the effect of Sprite Red is activated by attributing a rank 2 or link 2 monster, the negated monster can be destroyed. Interesting. Destroy the monster, so you get to choose to destroy it. Alright, good, good. You have successfully stopped your opponent's play. Thank you. I tried my best. You know what's really funny is that actually summoning blue instead of Gigantic would have been better there, right? Like straight up. Yeah, sure, we'll take it. Proceed to the battle phase. We don't even need to summon anything. We're not getting blue value. We're just fighting. Just fighting the good fight. Bam. Take that to the face. Okay. Good, good. What is this? Still learning about Sprite. I feel like we've like Sprite doesn't need that much to understand it, right? Like it's just one guy adds a monster, one guy adds a spell, a couple of them are interruption. You will learn some important things to consider when deploying Sprite and which monsters pair well with them. I feel like they're gonna tell me Nibiru doesn't pair well with Sprite for some reason. Normal summon Nimble Angler. Okay. We'll do right here specifically. Special summon Sprite Blue, as you will. Special summon Sprite Blue, no effect. Add Sprite Jet. So far, so good. I mean, yeah, this, tried and true combo, if you will. Add Sprite Starter. I appreciate that they literally called the card Sprite Starter. Like, they couldn't be more on the nose with it, but that's fine, right? You have special summon Sprite Red, which can negate the effects of your opponent's monsters within 5 normal or special summons. This is true. This allows you to counteract your opponent, even if they have Nibiru, the primal being, in their hand. And then we link summon Sprint, and something tells me the opponent's going to try to Nibiru us. Sprite Blue and Nimble Angler? Alright. Are we gonna send Nimble Angler with Sprint? Please tell us we're doing that. Send Nimble Angler to grave? Will do. If Nimble Angler is sent to the graveyard from your hand or deck, special summon up to 2 level 3 lower Nimble monster. Oh yeah. We are blowing up your face. Nimble Angler 1 and Nimble Angler 2. Use Sprint as material. Okay. And Jet for some reason. The mighty, gigantic Sprite. Okay. I'll detach this one to make it keep being big. Special summon Carrot in defense. After activating the effect of Gigantic Sprite, until the end of the turn, both players can only special summon level 2, rank 2, or link 2 monsters. So this also blocks out Nibiru. And then of course we link summon Sprite Elf using these two. There's a reason why this deck is considered crazy. There is a reason. Okay, yeah, then we go blue. IP Masquerena. That is in fact a link too. Using this guy. Okay, sure. I don't agree with using gigantic there, but I guess technically speaking, these are interruptions. Your opponent cannot target monsters that Sprite Elf points to with artifacts. What an insane deck. It's kind of weird to me that Sprite hasn't really done anything recently. Oh my god. Oh right, I have Sprite Carrot. Activate the effect of Sprite Carrot. Yeah, I think it's probably worth, right? Thank you for the hydrate, Reggie. How you doing? What's up? What's up? Try removing your opponent's monsters. Absolutely. Activate the effect of IP Masquerena. Use Sprite Carrot as material. This okay, sure. And then we get good old SP Little Knight. How are you? I'm doing great. I mean, outside of the fact that Master Duel didn't want me to play with people, so I've been stuck doing solo mode. It's been good. Granted, I'll probably try after the Sprite solo mode is done, because I'm just too stubborn. But we'll see what happens, you know. Special summon red just for fun, just for a good time. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. Alright, I mean, this is game already, you know? Devo would have been overkill. SP Little Knight. We don't respect gores in this house. You fool. Alright, one more Sprite thing, which I think this is just the free duel, right? Where it's like just regular non-scripted duel. Your opponent will use powerful monsters and spell effects to interfere with the strategy. Make sure to prepare to counter this. A monster in the extra monster zone may be sent to the graveyard by special summon of Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. I will keep this in mind. Thank you for letting me know my opponent has Chimera Mega Fleet Dragon. Okay. Let's see how we can do this. I would like to summon Nimble Angler into Sprite Jet. What? Infinite Impermanence. Okay, hold on. We're doing some things here. All right. We got Sprint, right? What are the chances they have two infinite impermanences, eh? The answer is none. There's no chance, right? Are you kidding me? All right, sure, man. Does this guy do anything? I don't have any other cards. I have Dominus Purge. Like, I don't. Can I even use this card anymore? Okay. Lightning Storm to destroy that. I'm kind of. Are you kidding me? End turn. Okay, they bricked. It's fine. They drew. They bricked. Okay. All right. Starter. For blue. And then blue. For jet. Not that this really gets us anywhere, but like it's something, right? I got double cross for later. And then we go for gigantic. I would like to go for elf, but elf doesn't really do anything here. Actually, I would like to go for another sprint, if anything. Now that they've shown they have nothing. So that's what we're gonna do. Sprite sprint. Let me send my angler, damn it. Nimble Angler. And my two remaining Beavers. come to me. Actually, what if I just use this guy? Cannot be used as link material. The turn is link summoned. If another monster's power summoned while this card is on the field, you detach one and target a monster on the field. Return to the. I mean, that's like good, right? Yeah, I guess I'll just use this one. I don't know. I think there's merits to both. I don't know how to play Sprite. Like, I know I said it's a simple deck. It's simple in quotation mark. Not free. I could do the funniest thing right now. Okay, yeah, let's do that. What is this? If a link monster on the field or in the graveyard, for some of this card, blah blah. Into the graveyard, you can banish card from your graveyard. And yeah, no, not. We don't need that. What we do want is this guy. My literal goat. And this send card to the graveyard. This one. Let's go for. I guess we could do this. It's kind of a quote unquote waste, but not really, because you can still special summon, right? Select the card to target. I could target the other sprint, which is really funny. I don't want to go for you. Alright. Go up, frog. Ronin. Technically, this is a way to make two bodies, right? Mosquito. Hold on, cat shark. You detach one, then target a rank 4 or lower, so that becomes double until the end turn. This is not enough to kill by any means, but does do some damage. You. It'll be really funny if this can't hit over. Dang it. Granted, we got past the Ash Blossom with that one, so you know. At least there's that. Guess I have a double cross, and I have like. Oh, I don't want to use Toad right now. I don't have interruption. I have like Elf technically is, even though he isn't, and double cross is. Cyber Dark. Okay, we're not gonna lose to Cyber Dark, is what I'm saying. I can add Pixies just in case, right? I'd like to. No. I don't have Pixies in. Okay, that's fine. Royal Magi just be Draco Tail. Let's go. Hello, Chainlink Jade. Draco Tail. Hey, sometimes just Draco Tail gets that's a short end of the blue eye stick, you know? Like, I don't know if you did it on YouTube, but can I get the Discord link? Hi, by the way. Hello, Benadryl. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I did, but you can also have it here. Look. Let me know if that works. Also, how you doing? Not gonna lie, Chainlink Jade. I personally have lost with Draco Tail many times. That's just because I'm still new to the deck. I'm learning it. Am I the only one underwhelmed by this event? I'm gonna be real with you, Buster. I get why you would be. Like, I understand. I think that the Dice Rally is not a good place to get good cards, and it's not even a good place to get gems. How am I not killing here? I mean, okay, can I buff Cat Shark? Can I do that? Yes, Cat Shark for the game. Let's go. Okay, nice. Yeah, and like you get gems, but that's about it. They've had better events. Like this one is just you have to change your deck because sometimes you can't even like play Imperm because you start out with a monster, you know. It could be a little annoying. Like we have Dice Rally every year. You'd think they'd spice things up given it's been 4 years. Has it really been every year? My God. I I feel like they could, right? I feel like they could just like do something different with it. I don't know what they would do. I think they're fans of Dice Rally. Well, how would like do you have any ideas for how they could spice it up? Because I'm trying to think, and it's like if they really want to like lean on the dice thing, like the Dice Rally, they could like get you better cards, I suppose, because the cards they get you were like what from the Legacy pack. He negated it. He got rid of True Light and everything on my first turn to try to prevent Magia. I lost my entire board, but Magia still hit the field. Sometimes you can't prevent the Magia. When the Magia wants to come down, it'll come down. Renji, that is a absolutely adorable emote. Even if Benadryl's competing with you for the cutest emote, because oh my god, that cat, the cute little cat. I love it. First he tried Bestial, and then he had to find Mina to try board wipe me with Destroy True Light. Then after board wipe, I did Ultimate Fusion. You like drain all their resources, and they're like, okay, he's low on resources. He can't wait. Ultimate Fusion always gets him. The gem count for anniversary was pathetic. Here's like 2 different bundles, 3 different new packs, like 200 gems. I hope those story gems get put to good use. I'm gonna trust that Master Duel is gonna allow me to play the game now, and I'm gonna try to go to ranked. This will probably be a bad idea, but let's find out. Because it was not cooperating before, so we'll see. Letting us play the decks we have and enjoy the stupid event only ban list that doesn't do anything certainly would be a start. I think that would be interesting. I think it would be interesting to just like let people play the game and not have to like create a whole deck for it. But then it's like, aren't you just playing like regular Master Duel at that point, except with like the added weirdness of like, oh, here's like a random monster on your field, or like here's like a trap card from 2006. I guess that in and of itself is a failing, because they could just make it so that you get to use interesting cards as opposed to just adding like the 7th worst trap card you've ever read to your hand to start the game. 'Cause if you're playing something like Art Mage, okay, so yeah, the ranked is not happening. We'll just go back to solo mode. But that's fine. Solo mode was doing fine for us. What do you mean LZ? There's no way is LZ's at 1. What? Are you kidding me? I think the ban lists they do for events. I like the fact that they limit things like called by, and like they take out Maxi and such. But I feel like not all of their hits are stellar, if you know what I mean. The event is special by the fact it gives you gems. It doesn't need to be anything else. Sometimes less is more. I guess that's true. But like, okay, let's say it's like a dice rally, right? So let's say they want to keep it to where it's not like frustratingly random and weird, but also have it like spicy, right? Like have it fun, like keep some fun in it. I think a good balance would be just adding cards that are like not something you would want to slot into your decks normally, but something that you can still use, you know? I think that would be pretty interesting to have something like that. Like instead of giving me the 7th worst trap card I've ever read, but like a decent trap card. I don't know what that would be, but just like, you know, something like they could think of something, right? Just don't give me trash, and then also like give me better cards as rewards, I guess. You know, I'm not asking for the world here, but come on now. They literally said no Cash Tira. The fact that they said no Cash Tira is so funny. Cash Tira is a deck that's like 3 years old at this point. It's okay, Konami. It's okay. They're not gonna hurt you. Seriously, screw Mitsurugi. Come on. What's Mitsurugi? Okay, let me ask you, Benadryl. In the last duel that you lost against the Mitsurugi deck, was Mitsurugi the problem, or was it the other engine? Because pure Mitsurugi cannot be the issue, right? Like, it's like they usually are paired with something else that's also good. My friend said, "Now K9 come. I dare you to hit Master with blue eyes." I literally said, "No problem. Only 2 defeats. Rest was win." But I was like, K9. That just sounds like my job is easier. I will say K9 prays on the fact that you do a lot of like grave effects and hand effects. I guess you do a couple of those, but it's not something like Art Mage, right? Or like Draco Tail where that's all you do. I can see Drake or Blue Eyes doing better. Maxi and Joel are still legal in Master Duel. Joel, in fact, is legal in TCG. What do you mean fun? Well, if they wanted to make it more fun, right? Because they're clearly like aiming towards making this event more fun by banning things like Maxi. They do need to ban Joel. Like first, straight up, they do need to ban Joel. I don't know. I think that they are trying to set themselves a goal, and I don't know if they've fully been able to achieve it. But I wish them luck. Oh, the Goblin one. I've wanted to do the Goblin one. You do a lot of graveyard to hand effects with blue eyes with hand traps. Oh, I guess yeah, because you do have a bunch of hand traps, right? Yeah, I guess it makes sense. That's Fiendsmith, but I could not stop the Mitsurugi portion of the deck. That's fair. I guess those two are both like, I love how they're both like the two best engines, pretty much. And I just kind of slap them together, just bam, Mitsurugi Fiendsmith. I've since learned that Mitsurugi is like, it's really good, right? Mitsurugi is crazy, but I'm usually like doing my interruption on the other part of the deck, and they do Mitsurugi, and I'm like, oh, I'm dead. Like they're gonna kill me. So I've been trying to see what the best way to play against decks with like multiple engines is, because that's like what I feel a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh is nowadays. It's like different engines in the same deck, which I think is interesting. I don't understand people complaining about me too. My brother in Christ is an ever so slightly better Horus engine. I've never heard it described as such, but I think that's so funny. And I can't say that I disagree. Buster, you might be onto something. I stopped the Fiendsmith engine and he just went, okay, well, what will you do about the other 10 cards? But that's the thing, right? Like, what if you had decided to stop the Mitsurugi engine, Granted, sometimes you can't just let them, full Fiendsmith combo. But I'm just saying, like, Fiendsmith does more than Mitsurugi. Mitsurugi is like a Regeki, and they're consistent and low resource intensive. Like they're not resource intensive. That's kind of about it, right? They have like a sort of negate. Maiden in graveyard or hand. Yeah, Maiden does trigger. So I guess that would also trigger the K9s. I guess Blue Eyes just has like a lot of power to pull through that regardless, Perform Pal deck where? Hello, Mira. I'm doing fantastic. Outside of the fact that I can't play with people, I'm doing great. The servers just don't want me to have fun, but that's okay because I'm having fun anyways. So screw the system. I have money. Me to have 200% and negate their trap. Okay, actually, yeah, they do have a trap, but if you have like a small Mitsu engine, are you really playing the trap? I've never played Mitsurugi. This is a serious question. I don't know how easy it is to get to the trap. To be fair, his deck just didn't care about being banished, just a bad matchup, but also I don't know what a good matchup would be against it. I guess, yeah, like Kashtira probably wouldn't be like great versus it. I can see your point. I can see where you struggled. You do the trap, you get in the combo. I see. So you just like the combo gets you into the trap. Okay, well that's kind of fucked. Maybe that's a little fucked. We're gonna play the turbulent life of a goblin. No one plays the trap though. I've seen the trap be used sometimes. It actually stopped me from destroying a Mitsurugi player, because I had Dark Ruler into Lightning Vortex, and they had a bunch of attack position monsters. Not Lightning, yeah, Lightning Vortex. Lightning Storm. What am I talking about? Lightning Vortex, like it's fucking 2011. And he negated my Dark Ruler. It was really sad. In TCG, you only do it going first. Yeah, that makes sense. Because going second, obviously, traps are, slow, etc., etc. I would have needed like 4 or 5 Omni Negates to stop it. The fact you had 3 Omni Negates and you couldn't do it is insane. Normal lineup is 3 Habakiri, 1 Murakama, 1 Saji, 1 Mirror, 1 Ritual, 3 Prayer. It used to be. Well, now with 2 Habakiri, do you just play that? Or do you play something else to make up for said Habakiri? Alright, let's see what this is. The Turbulent Life of a Goblin. I've heard good things about this one. During the peak of the economic bubble, the world was full of hope and opportunity. Everyone dreamed of the bright future that awaited them. There was one individual who successfully took advantage of the era's limitless potential. Upstart Goblin. He made it big from stocks and real estate. Spent his fortune on the various forms of nightlife. He often toyed with people, dropping money simply to have them pick it up off the ground for him. Indeed, he often looked for ways to flaunt his extraordinary wealth. See how rich and generous I am. Allow me to bless you. Do you need some money? Here. Thank you so much. However, seemingly never-ending bubble eventually burst. The sudden collapse plunged the world into darkness. Even the goblin's company was forced to declare bankruptcy. My company? How could this happen to me? Only thing that remained was a mountain of debt. Despite this, the goblin was determined to start again. He feverishly looked for ways to get back on his feet. I'll use the money to purchase items in bulk. I can trade this for cash. Then, if I do this like so, I should be able to make ends meet. However, the goblin found his efforts were in vain. Furthermore, stock prices plummeted even further. By the next morning, goblin had nothing. This all has to be a bad dream! The goblin no longer had the money to make ends meet. He was forced to abandon what little pride he had left and turn to begging from those with wealth and power. Please, you help me? The goblin was now begging for the very same scraps he had tossed to those in his situation before. Still, there was nothing he could do about it. The goblin knew from first-hand experience just how valuable money can be. What the hell is this? This is incredible. This is the greatest thing that's ever existed. I'm gonna catch up with chat. Hold up. I got 13 negates or something with blue eyes, unless he's... Dude, the 13 negates is great. If you go above, like, 4 or 5 negates, I'm already like, that's just jokes, right? Like, they start with 6 cards in hand. Come on. Also, after losing to Fiendsmith Mitsu, I proceeded to face it 2 more times. I'm scared to ask, how did the other 2 times go? I'm of the opinion that restricting Habakiri in any way is stupid. Like, at that point, call him Seti the best card in the game. Even if you do, you can find it like 10 different ways. Okay, to be fair, I think Habakiri is fine. Like, it's a very powerful card. It's a very powerful engine. But now that Herald is gone, I think it's fine. The only reason it was a problem was because, it could be searched with Herald. In a deck that was already really powerful. And I'm aware that it's going to be able to be searched by other cards in the future. But that's okay. It specifically Herald, I think, was the problem because it's a fucking negate. You know? I didn't give Konami permission to make a goblin archetype about me. This is just my life story. I want my royalties, Konami. Had too much cash. We needed a new type, you know? True. Sometimes you're just too rich. I've not beaten that deck one time yet. No. It's okay. Next turn or next time, Benadryl, you'll get him. I believe. Alright. Scenario part 2. Just like that, the upstart goblin found himself without a coin to his name. Having squandered the charity he had received and his bills coming due, the goblin was out of options. He wandered the streets at a loss for what to do, when he noticed a pot of greed displayed inside a shop. That reminds me, my house was broken into previously. I at least deserve to get back part of what I lost. The goblin found himself desperate. He decided to turn to a life of crime in order to reverse his fortune. Waited for his chance to enter the shop, then reached for the pot. I'm lucky the owner of this shop is such a moron. He clutched the pot tightly as he quickly ran outside. Following the success of his burglary attempt, he found that he was unable to stop. As such, he proceeded to steal item after item. He gave the stolen pot to a rich and influential individual that he owed money to. I wanted you to have this valuable pot. Consider it a token of my appreciation. Ah, this is a pot of greed. Let me see here. However, the pot's handle suddenly broke off. Enraged, the magnate demanded a refund. Here I was, thinking that you were offering me a pot of value. It's broken. I have no need for such worthless junk. Focus on paying off your debt. The goblin was chased away. Make matters worse, he was caught by the owner of the shop he robbed. Well, will this make us even? As soon as the shop owner saw the junk the goblin was trying to hand over, he immediately flew into rage. This isn't even close to replacing what you took! He threw the pot at the goblin, causing it to shatter into many pieces. With nowhere to go, and no money left to his name, the goblin was forced to wander the streets, with shambled appearance. I'm starving. Then, right before his eyes, he noticed a dazzling shop window. Inside, a young boy was eating the most delicious-looking hamburger steak the goblin had ever seen. Seeing this boy reminded the goblin of his own youth. I'm going to turn over a new leaf! The goblin regained the innocence of his youth and set out with a newfound determination to do good. Yippee! Incredible. People also love the fact Savage is banned, and I looked at them and I'm like, a synchro that requires a link engraved for one Omni you can bait anyways is broken out. Well, okay, so in defense of that ban, it was specifically because Snake Eyes was able to make it really, really easily, right? Like, I think that's very meta dependent. So I think if you're just like using a deck that's maybe like a synchro deck, the synchro decks tend to not be the craziest, right? And you just happen to have like a link monster, sure. The problem with Snake Eyes was like consistently doing like Appaloosa, you know, Borreload, etc., etc. You can't even walk over Borreload because he's like gigantic, like huge. Also, so here's my theory is I think they're trying to go away from negates because people have complained a lot about negates, and I think it's okay to do that. I think it's okay to want negates to be more sparse and more conditional, and less just overwhelming, right? Like, for example, the Archmage Omni Negate is for field monsters only, so you can still use hand traps, you can still use, you know, cards in hand, cards in the grave, whatever. You just can't use, you know, field effects, and otherwise it can negate it. which I think is an interesting way to do it. But personally, I just prefer interaction that is not negation. Return like Draco Tail does it incredible. They have one card that destroys. Outside of like their grave effect, they have one extra deck monster that destroys a card. But no like negate. You know what I'm saying? The only negate is like their spell negate. Want to see me to lose? You're welcome to view my replays. It's kind of easy. I'm gonna be so real with you. Normally I watch replays. I don't know if my net could handle it because it's been working only for solo mode today for some reason. Really weird. What deck you use? Simon uses Blue Eyes. Although he's also known to play things like Draco Tail, Mitsurugi, etc. It's like a bunch of decks, just a bunch of good decks. Blue Eyes Primite's so cool, man. I think a lot of the times while I was going up through diamond ranks, where the replays was from when I faced Yummy Mitsurugi, which at the time was supposed to be the best deck. But in that case, the Apo is the problem. Apo is a much bigger problem. I agree with you. I think Omni Negates in general are a problem. If they just like are unconditional Omni Negates. I guess the condition of Borreload is you have to be playing a deck that can both link and synchro. But again, it just so happened that Snake Eyes was able to do it. I also just think that making extra deck monsters that aren't restricted in some way is a bad idea, and I'm glad they don't do that much anymore, right? I wasn't around for 2018 when y'all had to deal with like Halka-Fibrax, Link Cross bullshit, Aurora Dawn, etc., etc. I wasn't around for that. But I saw what Baron de Fleur did, and I'm still pissed that Baron de Fleur does not take a wind monster, because come on. Or like a I don't know, make it a Fleur only, make it a wind monster only, who cares? Just give extra deck monsters restrictions. That makes it so not everyone's playing the same best monsters of the type that they can summon. I think it makes sense, right? And just make the monsters that normally wouldn't be that good a little better. Nothing speaks less overwhelming than branded Draco Tail sending back to your field while simultaneously setting 3 traps that each draw 1. Yeah, to be fair, it is very strong. I just think that it's nice that it's different types of interaction, like destruction, sending back to the hand, negating a spell on the field, etc. Like, it's not just like I'm gonna negate your thing, and then I'm gonna negate your thing, and then negate your thing. It actually forces you to think, right? Granted, still very strong, but at least it's not just saying no 10 times. BRB times 2. No worries, Benadryl. Me and the world's qualifier with Blue Eyes. Nice. Jackpot 7 was sent to the graveyard by your opponent's effect. To make sure that it is not sent to the graveyard due to the effect of Morphing Jar number 2 that you control instead. In the event that Jackpot 7 is sent to the graveyard due to one of your card effects, you can use Pot of Benevolence or Jar of Avarice to return it to your deck. Additionally, when attacking Dark Scorpion Burglars after it has been sent to your opponent's field, be wary of your remaining life points and whether the chicken game is in play. What are we doing here? Are they having me Jack point 7 the opponent? What? Huh? Excuse me? Oh, reboot. Nice. Alright, man. Let me back in the game, please. Okay, cool. Or maybe it's not going to let me back. No, there we go. We're back, baby. Turbulent Life of a Goblin. I think we're Jack point 7ing, guys. I think that's what we're doing. I'm going to try my darndest. Hopefully we got a good hand for it. Oh my god. When you draw for your normal draw in your draw phase, reveal one of those cards. So, yeah, that's fine. It's okay. This might be the hot take of all time, but I think red reboot back at 3 with TCG and Master Duel is a necessity. Counters toxic stun decks, Odeon and Draco Tail. The only okay deck it screws over is Labyrinth. I don't hate red reboot. I just think that a card that says no to an entire third of the card pool is a little crazy. I think just banning floodgates is the way to go. Then you can't play toxic stun. And cards like, or decks like Odeon and Draco Tail, like their traps are fine, right? Like they're strong for sure. But it's okay for traps to be strong, right? Like they they were shunned for like years. Most people don't even think of playing them unless their name starts with impermanence, or starts with infinite, ends with impermanence, you know? So I don't know. Probably not what I should have done, but here we go. You just get to keep that. That's what I've decided. I wasn't really thinking. I should have just normal summoned it. I realized the severity of my action, but that's okay. Oh, Goblin. What? Sure. Okay, well they may have 3 cards face down. Yes, I would like to put this in the bottom of my deck. How about that? What is this? There's someone you cannot what? Sure, man. Good Goblin housekeeping. This is the funniest thing they've ever made me do in my life. This side, yes. I know how this combo works. Alright, we get the draw 2 and discard 1. Goodbye, Pot of Benevolence. Yeah. What is going on? Why am I playing Mimighoul? Ghoul Goblin? Mimigoblin? What? Only Dragon? I'm only playing Dragon? It's Mimighoul Maker. Okay, sure. Oh, because morphing jar, dog. No, I needed the other one. Okay, never mind. We're fine. Yeah, we're good. I mean, we'll be good eventually, I suppose. So do I just like, is this just scapegoat? Is that what this is? Alright, fine. But they'll never ban floodgates. Konami hasn't made an intelligent decision since 2016, except that one recent ban list. I don't know about that. I mean, if you think about it, they've been doing some good decisions. Like, I know they have messed up a lot, right? But for me personally, I think that they've taken things to a pretty okay extent. I mean, there's a lot of variety in the decks. Mustache! Thank you, Snowman, for the mustache. There's variety in the decks. People are generally happy with the meta. Genesis was a good idea. I don't think they're perfect by any means. But, you know, I wouldn't say they haven't made a good decision in that long. Dragon. Okay, cool. Statue of Anguish pattern and 2/3 Swamp Apophis is easily the most toxic thing currently in Master Duel. I'd take Patchy Cephalo over it? That's wild. That's insane. I mean, hey, look. Honestly, Statue of Anguish pattern is a little scary, so I can see it. Like, I do get it. Jackpot 7, nice. Okay, the other one. Holy, what is this? When this card in your possession is sent to your opponent's graveyard by an opponent's card. They're literally trying me to jack. They're trying to get me to jackpot 7 my opponent. Like that. That's just it. That's insane. The amount of royal rares you have in Blue Eyes is wild. All naturally pulled, by the way, Benadryl. Just that's the luck of Kaiba. Got more since then. Are you really? That's crazy. Yes. Flip yourself. This one probably. I don't know. I mean, it's Exodia. Like, how do they expect me to win this duel? Oh, this is. I mean, I'm gonna flip Morphing Chart. Holy. I don't know what I'm trying to find. Am I dead? Oh no, it's this guy. Yeah, okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. I think I might have the combo. Kind of. Not quite, but add a Mimigal monster, sure. This one. Got a Royal Magius instant and then a Royal Perulia. My god. Insane. Oh, those. Yeah, no. I've seen them. I remember. Perulian and Canine replays is great to see. Oh, Yummy and Canine replays is great to see. Yeah. Oh, they are really good to watch. Also, Buster, I guess I can see the issue with trap decks. Because like historically people don't like playing against them. But it's just like, at least to me, even if they're strong, I don't hate that fact. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually kind of okay with that. As weird as it sounds. What? I get a face down monster? Okay, well, I'm fine, actually. Kind of burnt out on Blue Eyes, but it does have a lot of options. It does. It is really, really strong. I haven't tried it personally, but it is quite formidable. Also, I need to find my way to my combos soon because I have like the Hippo Carnival tokens. Problem is I don't have a way to get the Jackpot 7s back yet, which is like a problem because I need like Pot of Benevolence for that. Which I did actually put in the bottom of the deck, so maybe I just need to believe. Alright, I'll just draw Jackpot 7. Come on. Do it. Imagul Dungeon, no. Or not draw Jackpot 7. Draw the card that puts it back. The Decker Grave, I guess I'll just keep adding it. I don't know. Hello, Crimson. What's up? How's it going? You want my hat? You can take it. Look. Tastes like grape and it's a gummy. Have fun with it. Mimigul. Benadryl, I don't know what they're having me do, bro. They put 3 Jackpot 7. They said, you're going to resolve this card, buddy. So apparently that's what I'm doing. I'm just really scared because I don't have the Jackpot 7s in my deck, so I think I'm just gonna die. Oh, look. Yeah, I weren't expecting that one. I mean, there is a redeem where you can take my hat. And Lisa, one of the viewers, she really likes it. And she eats it. So it's gummy flavor. You don't have to eat it. But apparently you can, if you wish. Oh, dude. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah. That's okay. I mean, it's like, it's fine. No, I think I lose. I think I legitimately lose. Yeah, I'm gonna retry. Oh, this is gonna be so tough. This is like actually impossible. Yeah, okay. Ooh, let's try again to jackpot 7 OTK, guys. I'm sure it'll be okay. Mimigul's win con is frustration scoops against me. I don't know how it actually wins. Well, how we are winning is not through the use of Mimigul. You're gonna wait. Hold on, Benadryl. Have you seen Jackpot 7? Have you seen what this card does? Have you been made aware of the evils? Why do we have Morphing Jar in this deck? Oh, that's so funny. Okay, yeah, we'll just Morphing Jar. Special summon, yeah, I'll special summon this one. Why not? We'll just. Oh wait, we can get the dungeon. I think I've read it before. Remind me. So, Jackpot 7 is a very funny win condition where your opponent has to send it to the grave from your deck. And if that happens 3 times, you win the duel. How are we getting there, you may ask? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Hello, how did you get your VTuber model? Also, what program do you use? Hello, boss. What up, what up? I use VTube Studio. And I got my VTuber model because Kieran, my best friend, she worked on it, the rigging at least, and I got it paid for from another Panamanian VTuber, Slushy, who made the art. So it's all Panamanian effort because Kieran is also Panamanian and I am Panamanian. Your opponent has to what? Your opponent has to send your copies of Jackpot 7 from your deck to the graveyard. And you may ask, what? Yeah. Colgate, try to be my latest replay, then you see the headache of a Draco Tail player facing Kaiba. I can try, Simon. I will try my best. Jackpot 7, baby. Shuffle this card from the field into the deck. Yeah, we don't need you, Jackpot 7. I'm sorry. Alright, chicken game, baby. What? Tick? Yeah, no, honestly, I think they both did a fantastic job. How are you doing today? What deck even does that? Benadryl? Wouldn't you like to know? This deck. I really hope that I have the pleasure of showing you. Hello, Tachyon. What's up? What's up? How's it going? How you doing? I would like to special summon, yes, both of these. Alright. What do I have? I did not lose any jackpot 7s. We're fine. Do I want to trigger this? I'm good. Target up to 2 flip monsters in grave. I don't need to do that at all. Okay, well, we just ended here. See, my opponent can gain as many life points as they want. I don't care if they go to 1,000,000. We don't worry about that right now. We don't care about that. Exodia. They want an Exodia, by the way. Which, by the way, easier win con than what I'm trying to do. I just want to point that out. Playing Dark Magician Branded. That's kind of sick. Wait, I like that. Can you summon Dragoon? Cause like that'd be kind of nice. I can only think of decks that banish from opponent's deck like Kashtira. Don't you worry, Benadryl. So here's the thing. It would be so much easier if I could send them, but my opponent has to do it. So that's just how we're living our life. Speaking of, hello Jackpot 7. Goodbye, Jackpot 7. I'm sure we're gonna reach a point in time where we can actually do things. That is not this moment in time, but eventually. Yes, nice. I have been dying to try Dark. What? Okay, that's fine. I've been dying to try Dark Magician recently. I just haven't had the gems for it. Maybe when the next event rolls around, I'll open up Dark Magician because now it actually seems like it has like several plays it can do, which I think is really cool. Because before my issue with it was that it was just too linear. But what can I say? I like the anime. I like Yugi. I play Dark Magician. How would I do that? Leg. The leg was too powerful. This thing can go away. Send this card if you place that card on the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I don't. Jackpot 7 to the bottom, and I draw a card. Thank you, emergency provisions. Once again, I love you. Oh man, Branded Dark Magician Draco Tail is like turn 1 Dragoon. What a cacophony of decks. That's not the right way to use that word. It's just not. Please don't learn. You can play Dragoon. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but I think Dragoon is kind of cool. I think the fact that Dark Magician and Red Eyes has a crazy ass card is cool. Unfortunately, it's led to more than just Dragoon or more than just Red Eyes and Dark Magician being played because of Vert Anaconda, and just like some decks could just slot Red Eyes fusion into them. But me personally, I think it's a fine card for today's power level, you know? It's one Dark Magician, an entire deck basically based around Branded Draco Tail Engine for optimal power. I guess that's fair enough. If you just have Dark Magician and a dragon, you can make it, right? Hello, Wardy. What's up, what's up? How's it going? Okay, come on. I have ways that I can do this. I believe. Please stop drawing. Please stop trying to get Exodia before I do this crazy ass combo on you. God, I need so many more pieces. I'll add one, I guess. They're all in the grave. Ugh. The problem is I need two things. I just need two things. I need creature swap. Actually, that's it. I literally just need to find creature swap. But one day we'll find it. Just about to eep. Well, thank you for stopping by before you eep. I hope you have a good rest. I'm doing great. I'm trying the hardest thing I've ever had to try in Yu-Gi-Oh, which is Jackpot 7 combo, which I did not think I was going to have to do today. But here we are. Benadryl Forbidden Droplet better than Kaiju. Same with Forbidden Crown in the future. I think Forbidden Droplet is very, very nice. I like it. Like, yes, Kaijus are good, Benadryl, and you could probably rock with them just fine. But man, is a good Forbidden Droplet, like, good. Even for Dragoon, I would say. One Droplet to also play 2 Gamma Seal. I think that's fine. Wait. Okay. Okay. Reverse reuse. I don't care. Special summon. I just need you to just be there. I don't. Okay, guys. I'm gonna try my best. I have not practiced this combo. I would just like to make mention of that. So, here is Dark Scorpion Burglars being given to my opponent. Hippo Carnival being activated for me. That is 1. That is 2. That is 3. I'm focusing all of my efforts on this. Please allow me to hit you. That is a Jackpot 7. Please allow me to hit you. That is a jackpot 7. Please allow me to hit you. That is a 3rd jackpot. Let's go. Jackpot, baby. Oh. And that's how you do it. Stupidest win condition of all fucking time. Oh my god. I'm so glad I got to show it off. That's so funny. Droplet beats all decks in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Same with Forbidden Crown in future. Maybe, dog. Like, Droplet is so crazy. I'm a fan of Droplet. I love that card. I think it's so nice. How did I do that, dog? What are they gonna have me do here? Even if you're able to use the effect of Waking the Dragon to summon a powerful monster, your opponent may be able to use the presence of a defense position monster to call forth a powerful spell card and gather Exodia cards on the field. What are they having me do? What is this? They have no animation for Jackpot 7. I'm uninstalling the game. It's over. I will not stand for this. Alright, we're about to hopefully we can do this next one. I don't know what they're going to have me do, but I want to finish this before heading out. Upstart Goblin took up residence in a rundown shack next to his former home. This place shall be the start of my new life. He carefully repaired the shattered pot, recalling his previous dream as he polished it. Just like this pot, I too will be reborn. One can start over in life as many times as needed. The goblin devoted himself to his job at a dark factory in the underworld while also taking on various side jobs. One time, he attempted goldfish scooping, and another, he tried his hand at being a street performer. Come on, feast your eyes on this. I shall take this pot out. Oh, stop! That hurts! Somebody help me! The goblin had no experience being a street performer and failed miserably. He even broke his precious pot. Oh no! My pot! Is that the Shard of Greed? There was an animation with the 3 cards gathering. I suppose so. You know what? Actually, that is unique to that. So I'll give it that. Want to duel me, Colgate? Tachyon? I can try after this story thing. I cannot promise you that I'll be able to. It's not even my internet. My internet's fine. The Master Duel server has decided that it hates me today specifically. But I'll give it a shot. I'll open up a duel room. As he was walking alone in sadness, a pot managed to catch his eye. Oh, such a beautiful pot. See how brightly it sparkles for me. I must have it. Enthralled with the pot, the goblin bought it with all the money he had in his savings. He once again found himself utterly penniless. Would somebody please bless my wretched existence? Nearly at the point of starvation, the goblin began begging, when suddenly the handle on his newly purchased pot broke off. Curse this piece of junk! The goblin immediately filed a complaint with the store and asked for a replacement. Then, as he was looking at the new pot he just received, the goblin had an idea. Wait, this pot, if you look at it from this side, it looks just like a pot of greed. This gives me a brilliant idea. So the goblin attempted to sell his new pot, right in front of the store that sold it to him. Well, what do you think of this rare and valuable pot? I'll cut you a deal compared to what it sells for in stores. Is that pot a greed? How much are you selling it for? What does this guy think he is? You could clearly hear the disdain in the shop owner's sigh. However, despite being such an individual, the goblin still managed to tend to his house, sure to take care of the weeds within his yard, drove off any wild animals that approached his dwelling. Incredible. Alright. This is gonna be the test of all tests. As in, will the server stop being mad at me? Here's the room details. I think I could just do this and it'll pop up. I never noticed the goblin in that grass looks greener. Me either. I'm gonna be so real with you. Literally, me either. Test with my replay? Yes, actually, that's a good one. Hold up. Simon, you are a genius! Which one was it again? Go here. Profile. Go, replay. Hop on this one. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna sip some water. And I'm gonna get ready to watch this duel. Let's see what's going on. Alright, we got 2 blue eyes in hand. Ugh. Gross. I mean, I guess we might be able to make it work. Let's find out. Add 2 is pretty good. This. Get Kaiba Man. I wonder if Kaiba Man can do anything this turn. I guess if you put him to the grave, he might be able to. Maiden of White to get the thing. We got Mausoleum. What? Oh, I see. That's a double normal summon. I'm in the room. All right, Tachyon. It seems like this is working out fine. So I should be able to play with you. I'll do that right after this. Bestial Magnoid. Okay. I got Spirit. Or Ultimate Spirit Dragon. What a card. Your opponent cannot banish cards from grave. That's crazy. When a card effect is activated on the field, negate the activation. This. Wow. What a card. The fact that it floats too. Insane. I mean, I guess you can negate the Star Swords, right? With Effect Veiler or this guy if you want. The Blue Eyes. And then Maiden triggers. This guy triggers. That guy summons maybe like a Blue Eyes. What? Oh, right, yeah. The Chaos Star Source. Okay. Draco Tail Malulu. Okay. So we're like okay with this thing being popped, I guess? Okay. And then this thing, if it gets popped, it blows everything up, right? Yeah, okay. So then Ultimate Fusion gets us into Master Magia. Oh, yeah. Grog, thank you for the hat. Always appreciate you putting it back on my head, bro. Hope you're having a good one. What did you get to Diamond with? If you're asking about me, I got to Diamond with 3 decks. Archmage, Ice Barrier, and a little bit of Draco Tail at the end to just push me to the final stretch. But mostly it was Archmage and Ice Barrier. I could probably have done it just Ice Barrier pure or Archmage pure. It would have just taken me a little bit. And I like switching decks when I'm on a loss streak with one of them. Because then it just gets me to think about the game a little differently. And I'm not just like ramming my head over and over into a concrete wall. That's a little better. Houdini! My glasses though! Hope you're doing well, Houdini. Okay. Tachyon, I'm gonna have to duel you without glasses, so I'm gonna try my best. But it seems like replays work. Really, really good. Oh, that it wasn't blurry because I didn't have glasses. It was blurry because I was on the friends menu. I was like, wait, is my vision that bad? 2 decks I don't know and Ice Barrier. Hey, at least you know Ice Barrier. Which is really funny because like you would think people would know Archmage and Draco Tail before Ice Barrier. I'm pretty good. Vibing with some MTG right now. Nice. I hope it's going well. I was just talking with a friend about Magic the other day, and we were looking at some not so great commanders because they had a friend group that wanted to just play like not crazy decks. Um, more like low power vibe, like that kind of thing. My friend didn't know how to do that. They didn't know how to make a low power deck. They're kind of brainstorming. I do be losing. Nah, you got this. I believe. He thought I had nothing left after he popped my board, and yet how wrong he was. All right, time to duel without being able to see. Let's see how good this goes. If it even goes at all. I'm hoping that the network thing is fixed. If it is, I'll be happy to keep playing, but we'll see. Let's duel. Good luck. Yes, okay. So far, so good. I'm optimistic. What you got for me? Luckily, my deck plays really well into something like a Fualos. Not so much Maxi, but you may feel you can feel free to Fualos me if you'd like. You. Let's go for Groflair. Actually, let's go for Lutera maybe. No, I'm like thinking what I would like to do more. If you roll, I'm fucked anyways. I don't think it's Droll. Yeah, it is Droll. Okay, that's understandable. We can do a couple things. We could do this, look at your hand and take something. Okay, what do we got? Well, the bad news is that I mean this is fine, right? Like it just gets you a guy. Reveal a monster in your hand, send a level 8 fusion from it. That's probably what I take. And I go like you. That's fine. Perulia also sucked for you. Perulia would hurt so bad. Most people just play Fualos, luckily for me. This one doesn't even do anything, right? Yeah. Like, technically I could do this, but I guess I could have played around it by having, like, this not be the first send. That's fine. I'm sure it'll work out. I can finally see what this deck does. Roll while I was typing. Never mind. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, this is not the day where we find out what the deck does. However, at least I can see again, so that's kind of nice. Preparation of Rites. That's fine. That's literally just another copy of the guy, right? So now I have 3 Illusions of Chaos. Not an ideal hand, I would say. So we'll see. I played 2 Fua, 1 Perulia, 1 Maxi. That's not a bad lineup. I can see the argument for not playing 3 Fualos, I suppose. First summon a Dark Magician, blah blah, or the girl. I think I just have to pop it as soon as it gets on field. Yes, that's what I'll do. Return Groflair. Pop your Dark Magician and hope that, because like you just have Ecclesia then, and you can't do anything with just her. I said foolishly. Wait, yeah, that's right. Okay, nice. Ooh, good. We're fine. All right, Droll did not kill us, which means we do some fun stuff now. All right, check this out. Art Mage Academy. We send Lightning Storm because we do not need it. We can put Mel in our hand. Perulia seems to suck at 3, sometimes even at 2, but Fua is always decent, at least for 1 more. Yeah, because you'll always trade for the normal summon, unless you're up against a deck that doesn't normal summon, which, good luck finding one of those, I suppose. I'll set you. Now you can do full combo. Oh, yeah. Because I know that your hand is literally just 2 ritual guys. Benadryl, you're about to see everything I can do. I'm just summoning a bunch of guys. And I truly do mean that I'm just summoning a bunch of guys. Art Mage, this thing here. We will get Litera. I'm going to special summon Litera. Yes. Add the designated card to hand. This one. I play my Royal Perulia and my standard Fuas and my Shiny Maxi. I wonder who... Does anyone have a Royal Maxi? Because wouldn't that be like so sick? Like that would be like the ultimate way to just kill your opponent into the sun. Alright. You. I could do this. We're gonna go into you. I'm gonna see if I can kill Archmage Dick Taurus. I got the QCR Perulia in real life and they go, oh yeah. I remember. That shit was really funny. Royal Rare. Archmage Vandalism. So you may have a Royal Perulia, but I have Royal this thing. A little less impressive. I'm gonna bring back Medius. We're gonna shuffle away the Ash Blossom because I think we have game here. I just want something that's decently big. Like Nightmare Phoenix even. Because oh, that's like less damage, right? Yeah. Alright. You I don't know if I kill you here is the thing. Maybe I like Forbidden Droplet. Make your attack go even less. Sure. Let's do it. Sending this thing. And then I will make your attack drop. And I will hit over your 375 attack monster with my 400 attack monster for 25 damage. That's great. I've won just from that, right? Come on now. That was great. Come on. Wasn't that awesome? I thought it was awesome. Hey, you look at my deck after this? Absolutely, Tachyon. So far, it looks like Cash without zone locks or banishing. Yes, kind of is. They all just summon from the hand. Let's see. How do I... Yeah, I'll leave the table. How do I look at previous decks? Like, how do I do that? Or does it have to be like the immediate, like right after the duel kind of thing? I have one playable Royal and Maiden with Eyes of Blue. That's a pretty good Royal to have. I'm surprised Luck didn't gift you like a Royal Kashtira Rise Heart. That would have been kind of sick. The Old Maiden sucks in Blue Eyes. Damn. Yeah, I guess she just sucks like in general, right? Because she just summons a Blue Eyes if she's targeted. Go to replays in the duel room. Thank you. Okay. This is the duel room. In-room replay. This one. And then profile? No. I see the replays, but how do I... Is save replay? It's the new one. Might have to... Oh, it's the new one. Okay, okay. The new one's really good, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's crazy. sets it face up the trap. Insane. I think I just save replay and then I can see the deck maybe. Maiden of White. Yeah, that's the one. So good job on having Maiden of White. You're one step towards your Blue Eyes deck. Details coming from opponent's deck. I found it. Actually, this one. There we go. Go to my replay. Yeah, okay. So luckily for you, I was able to find it. It just took a little bit of a struggle. It's the royal I have chased a long time. I got 100 US Valley QCR card. I hope you can get it. I believe in you. Rolls limited to 2? Who knew? I forgot about this. Because I don't play Droll. Magician Souls, you got Illusion of Chaos. I mean, all this looks like standard Dark Magician stuff, but then you see Aluber, the Gesture of Despia, and you're like, whoa, hold on. Branded Fusion, wow, this is like Dark Magician, but like the slight branded package. They're just kind of splashed in there. I think that's sick. Emmaus. Oh, this guy's like, isn't this guy new? After this card is special summon, unaffected. Crazy. Battles during your opponent's turn, target spell